Welcome to the RPG Hunt review of Tales of a Lone Adventurer. Now, this adventure can be found on the Dungeon Masters Guild for free. I will have a link to it in the description below. But let's get into the review of it. Amazing. Just so y'all know, from here on out, I'm just doing away with scale 1 to 10. There's really no precedence to say what's bad, what's good, and things like that. So I'm just gonna just how I felt about it. Now, a lot of times, or every time through here, also just as a side note, since this is going to be a lot quicker review, I just wanted you to know through this. Here's a channel for me to kind of explain it to you. Is yes, I do a lot of prep for it. I not a lot. I guess I wouldn't say a lot of prep. I do some prep for it and things like that, which I record so you see it. But basically, I spend time doing it. So when I run it, it's just fun. And so the 1 to 10 can kind of get skewed just because I spend a lot more time maybe into there. So there's a little bit more for me into that case. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like how I felt about it, running it, things that were hard or easy. This adventure is awesome. I don't know. Running it as a group or anything like that, obviously that's not what it's built for. It's for a single player adventure, not a single player like DM and one player DM. Like it's literally for one person. You start to read, you make your choices, kind of like those choose your adventure type books that were really popular when I was younger. But like, oh, do you choose to go left or you choose to go right? If you go right, you go to page 5. If you go left, you go to page 20, and then you go there, and then you do that, and you play through it, and read through and all that kind of good stuff. Same thing here, but it is D&D, and all you have to have is a player's handbook. You can get the free one off the D&D at the Wizards of the Coast or the D&D and Beyond. You can get the free one there, or if you have a player's handbook, that's all you need. Player's handbook, done, and a sheet of paper and maybe a little bit of imagination. It pretty much provides everything for you. But the author here, Lord Farragon, amazing dude. You did awesome. Being able to play D&D by myself, it was awesome. And so I'm going to probably say awesome a couple times just because I've never seen something like this, and I was so excited to be able to do this. And thanks to Tim for being able to be there for to do this one-on-one, and where I was kind of like the basically the narrator through there, and kind of reading it to him, and letting him make his choices and clarifying through that process. But I like the dynamic of it in moving, and your choices mattered and what you wanted to do, if you chose to keep something or not to, or not keep it, talk to someone or not talk to someone, all the things that happen in D&D every day, when you're playing, but in the replayability through here, being able to, well, maybe if I would have gone left or what I would have gone right, and obviously you have to make sure that you're playing it the way the way it's intended, but obviously yada 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 yada. So amazing adventure. Do it. Go to the Dungeon Masters Guild, get this for free, download the PDF, and just read and play. Have a sheet of paper, player's handbook if you had one. If you don't, you can look up all these stats for anything like the rats at the beginning and things like that, and so on and so forth. They're all there. Things that you pick up, everything else is already there. Even as you saw, did you get this? Okay, if you got this, then this doesn't happen, or you can utilize this. It all explains everything out to you in the PDF. So I highly recommend getting this one. It was a lot of fun. If you need that D&D itch or that itch scratched, and you can't get a group, and you're trying to, well, I'll just be the DM. I try to get so no one has to prep anything. I'll prep it all and I'll do it all, because the DM gets to play too, but they're playing the monsters and trying to create a story and so on and so forth. But here you don't have to do anything if you have it. if you have that itch, here's a way to get it scratched. And it was awesome. Lord Farragon, big thumbs up for me. Yeah, that's it. It was, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It was awesome. Highly recommend doing it. Put your, if you go, when you go get this one, with following through the link that I have in the description below, make sure you put a review in the bottom. If you can. If you don't, after, play through it and so on and so forth, but, say thank you. Hopefully it comes out with more things like this. And so that is it for this one. This one's a lot shorter. We will be gone for Thanksgiving, but we'll be back the week after Thanksgiving, and have something really cool in store. And I would say, I'll give you a little hint. Be really awesome kicking off December. So that will be, the live play will be on Wednesday, December. Let me check the date. 4th, December 4th. So I will see y'all then, and thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell icon to make sure that you are notified anytime that I put anything new up. Amazing adventure. Make sure to go get this one. Like I said, it is free on the Dungeon Masters at Dungeon Masters Guild. Like I said, I'll have the link in the description below. See y'all later, and y'all have a good night. All right, bye.